And welcome back. It is losers final time. Hopefully you guys are ready for this matchup. This is going to be an absolute great one. 144 going up against Phantom. Tanner, what are we thinking in this series? Any early predictions on what this may end up being?
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Game 5.
Come on.
I need it. We need it. The venue needs it. The casters need it. The prod needs it. The observers need it. The spectators. Everybody needs a Game 5. But I can go ahead and tell you, breaking it down wise with the rosters and everything, the matchups are kind of even. Team Phantom coming off a hot 3-0 against Shinto. 144 unfortunately dropping that last series to Pinnacle. But hey, you know, sometimes you got to lose to learn how to win, and maybe that's what exactly 144 needed, a little pep in their step. And maybe they can make some magic happen here, but it's going to be a tough matchup. I mean, Bezo, what do you have?
I don't know. I feel like 144's reps right now going into this match, I feel like you'd probably maybe lean towards them. But in saying that, the way Phantom have just come through losers and beaten Shinto straight into this match, there is no doubt about this team and their potential and what they could do as we look at that map pool. And I mean, that's a very juicy one as well. But look at the players. I mean, we're lining up on both sides. Sparks, Hype, Luge, and Careful for the side of 144. Phantom with Honor, Click, Mythical, and Ebok. We've seen some great things from all 8 of these players, and now they get a chance to square off against each other in the second biggest match of the tournament, the one to decide the grand finalist to go up against Pinnacle. And our map pool is looking juicy, Tanner. We're starting off on Colossus for map number 1. Double Scar. If we get the honor of going to a map 4, it'll be on Cortex, and then, of course, ending it out on the fan favorite Raid Search and Destroy map 5. I'm hoping we go the distance.
Would love to see it, of course, but hey, map number 1 is going to be 144 Esports pick, so they want to go back to the Colossus hardpoint. You go to map number 2, it's Phantom, and then you go to Scar, and I will say this right now. Both of these teams are going to be very even on the overload. I will say that. Once it goes to a map 3, that's the one thing I'll go ahead and say early out the gates. I think the overload's going to be close. So potentially see that. The S&D can go either way. I don't think it's going to be close. I think either 144 blows them out or Phantom blows them out in the Search and Destroy. But hey, we have to get map 1 going, and we have to see the map 1 result to decide the series here. We got to see how it goes and see what the flow is doing here. Pinnacle popped off on this map, but now you got 2 different teams. It is Phantom versus 144 Gaming, so this one's going to be a good one. Hey, Bezo, who do you got map 1 prediction?
I tell you what, 144 played a solid Colossus hardpoint against Pinnacle. It was only just late in the game where they dropped off, but they piled on the points early. If they can do the same thing, correct their mistakes, well, this is a repetition map they can ask for in the situation. They can execute it here, but we start off. The map number 1, Click's going to open up with 2 to start the game. Make it number 3, and he is shooting.
Like I said, when that boy Click starts clicking, it's over, and that dude is absolutely locked in right now. 3-0, 2-0 spree to start it out, but in the meantime, 144 going to take right back on over. Careful responds with the 2 of his own, and now 144 on the time.
Here comes the break from Phantom. Taking their time here, making sure they get their U-tilt in the right spot. Team pinch, Ebok finding 2. Honor comes through, lays some heavy shots down on Hype. The break comes through late. Phantom trying to get some last second points here with 15 seconds to go. We'll see what they can do with the rest of this time before P2.
Yeah, but you go ahead and look at the rotation for P2. Number 5's going to win a big gunfight. That's going to stop that person from pushing on in. 5's going to be able to anchor out these spawns for a moment. 6 going to be mid-statue. 8 going to be on the time as well. It's a good rotation. You have some mid-map presence going to fall, though, but like I said, 5 does secure those spawns.
144 playing from the front here, stacking heavy towards the front. One player working the side door pinch here, but Ebok holding on strong. Sub in hand, he's looking for 3. He can only find 2, but he does the damage. Sparks responding back with 2. Eyes to the front of the hill, maybe in the side door for 4 in a row. What a start from him.
Man, what a start from Sparks. He is sparking the boys here at 144 to make a comeback early here. I know it's just the start of the game, but they went down a little bit early. But now P2 getting held. Sparks continuing the spree. It's a 6 spree. Potentially a Merciless on the way. Has the Hellstorm missile if he needs to use it in a late game scenario to get his team back into it. He's going to be able to spot another one. Going to play his life. Should get taken out though. Finally does. And now we go to P3.
Yeah, very good job from them to find and identify him early and shut him down. But now you got Hype on a similar streak right now. The opposing side for 144 trying to heat up himself, making their way over to the point. It is currently in control of 144, so they're holding on very well. Trying to get control of the bottom middle of the map, though, as Hype finally gets taken out on his 6th frame. Phantom pushing their way onto the time. Seconds away here. Yeah,
seconds away. 40 seconds left on this. A lot of Hill to be played and a lot of Call of Duty still to be played on this map. Well, in the meantime, we got a lot of CoD to be played. Let's go into a listen-in with the boys here at 144 Esports.
Inner weak, click. You shot it.
Look tunnel, Kev. Look tunnel. I have it. Inner weak, yeah, they're hitting gold, bro.
One weak. 2.
Doc,
one's weak close. Nice. Outer boat weak.
All right.
1 HP, E-Bach.
There's a 2. 3.
I P1. P1, mid bed.
They're challenging off hold. Clicks on the boat.
Oh, he's already new. Front right now.
Challenge
One
shot old. 2 old.
Nice.
Okay, 2 are gonna go through left probably.
I have initial.
I spawn out.
Nice, another one on you deep. I stunned him. Front
of me. One shot front evac.
I was also bullet.
All good.
He's outer time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you hear the comms from 144. They're talking. Not only are their mouths moving, so are they on the map. They're smoothing, they're moving, they're swooping, they're doing it and a shooting. But hey, Phantom clawing their way back on in. What'd you think of those comms?
Them sound good. They sound hungry. They sound like they want to get there. That's good. A little bit of frustration, but of course that's going to be justified and expected in a match like this. High stakes on the line, but they're doing well. They've stayed in it. 144 currently with an almost 30-point lead here, holding on to the last 16 seconds. So Phantom gonna have to probably sacrifice what's left of this, try and move their way back up to the center of the map, try and regain control of top middle and see what they can do with P1.
Yeah, but you got some mid-map presence coming on in from number 4 and number 3. Bottom mid's gonna be a big player here, gonna do something big. It's gonna be Myth. Let's see what he gets going here on the flank. Might be able to find 2. Finds 1. Should be able to find this next player. Does so indeed. 3 dead. Here comes Phantom.
There we go. That's the break they needed. Now they're going to get those trophies down if they have them. Save themselves from all these nades coming through. You know they're going to come flying in the dozens. Sparks now on this pinch though, trying to wait, buy his time. Myth with the hop up, knows there's one close, takes the chell. This is the second one, right off to his side, gets traded straight away, broken down. Great shots from Hype though, trying to get his team back and hold that lead inside of P1. They've done well, 24 seconds remain.
You know, if it's one thing you don't want a Phantom to get crawling back into this game. You know, they had a hot start, but starting to get slowed down at the moment now. 144 showing why this was their map pick. Almost out to a 60-point lead potentially here, but go ahead and take a look at P2. Number 4 going to have those spawns for the moment. Going to be by himself, so he has got to focus on killing 5. 5 going to be able to win that, though. That's going to be Honor. Should be able to secure the wait. Oh, my gosh, spawns. Oh, my gosh. Beza, we talk about it. It happens again.
Yep, it happens again. Lightning strikes twice, maybe 10 times at this point, but 2 struggling players, one each side of either team. Like to see them lift. Luge starting to find a couple of kills. If Honor starts heating up, or Phantom could get their way back into this game, but they're staring at a 50-point deficit right now, Tanner. Not great. They do have control of P2. They've got to find these kills in the back, and you do have one lurking, maybe late pinch behind them as well as they get that deep front spawn, and you've got to assume 144 get the break here and hold the rest of the
And it's careful with a big triple kill. Potentially could get 4 here. Not going to be able to do so, but it's like I said, man, like on a map like this, you need to make sure you're holding down bottom mid, top mid. That is going to be the success to win. You can hit those flanks, you can go up top, be able to shoot down from up top, and that's exactly what Careful does. He gets a triple kill there, and he sets his team up for a lot of scrap time right there. But the thing is, now you got to focus on P3. 5 and 6 going to be the first ones here from Team Phantom. Let's see if they can get a good hold here.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Top and bottom mid, so pivotal to the success of this map, and teams that do it well usually come out on top. So you know they're going to be battling for it. You know they're going to be fighting for it, and this hill is super scrappy because of this bottom mid lane, but so far, it is Phantom with control of the hill, with control of bottom middle. You can see Sparks trying to take a route, maybe towards top or bottom mid here, but they're still scrapping over this hill. Streak's going to come in from careful here. He's going to navigate it around this big-ass Burj Khalifa building and drops a Hellstorm on his teammate as well as Ebok.
Oh my god, it's like literally so. You said it best, but hey, uses the Hellstorm missile, invest it, but it doesn't work out in his favor. Team Phantom going to find a 4 dead. Going to be able to get the scrap time as well. Going to decrease that lead down from 30 points, so you get some time there, but you got to start focusing on the P4 here.
Yeah, super important hill. You cannot let 144 branch out this lead on this hill. You got to get that rotation. You got to go through the back. You're probably going to try and force the flank here. They'll send the numbers. They're not going to send anyone front. And you see the blue arrows. They're all turned. They're all ready. That's a great bit of movement there. That forced 1 kill. Now they've got 2 more in the back. Still not out of the woodwork though, because Luge is lurking in the back. He's able to find one, spotted the second one towards the hill, deals with him as well, and that is a clean, beautiful hold from 144. But hang on a second, Ebok has somehow stayed alive behind the hill. He's on for a break.
Yeah, Ebok is on the break, finds one, doesn't find 2 though. Luge going to be able to find the trade on the side, the hole in the wall, side door, whatever the hell you want to call it. But hey, 20 seconds here you push yourself over the 200-point mark. You got to push to the front here if you're Phantom. You're not finding a whole lot of kills. It's all blue in the feed.
Oh boy, yeah, Phantom just copping it rough right now. That flank from Ebok could have been something special if he found it, but got pinched late to the side. And now the results are reaping right now for 144. 6 spree for Luge. I said it earlier, he was started slow. He's worked his way back into this, making number 7. Hell, just give him the damn merciless at this point. We wanted to see someone get a 10. That's number 8, Tata. Can he get to 10?
I mean, it's so federal. I'm about to say his government name. Luge absolutely going off Ebok and finally shut him down. Ebok almost with a 2-piece, but the boys from 144 looking to close this one out here on the P1, potentially the next hill as well. Absolutely shooting, covering each other's back. Oh my gosh.
I just had a feeling they'd be warm on this map. They competed so well against Pinnacle. You just had to assume they'd be the favorites on this map. With their performance before, they've definitely rectified their results from the last series and a couple of things that didn't go their way, but Phantom are still trying to hold on with everything they have left. 15 seconds stops them from game 1.
And Luch has the Hellstorm missile also as well, so if Team Phantom's able to get control of this P2, you have that to break on in. You do have the spawns if you are Team Phantom, so you have somewhat of control here, but like I said, you got to make sure you hold down the top mid side. You got to make sure you're watching the lanes and protecting your boys in the hill. It's a 2-for-1 exchange at the moment, but here we go, P2.
11 seconds of leeway in between 144 and the end result. A possible lead in the series. Map 1, Phantom, a full 60 hold here, pulls them within 30 or 40 points, which is super doable. It's got to be perfect CoD from here, Tanner. It has to be perfect. Pipe with the flank, though. Sneaks in the back. Luge collapses from the front, gets himself 2. They combine for 4. There's the break, Tanner. That should be the map in the book. I don't think they're going to get close enough to get to the time. There you go. Map number 1, 144 Esports. Get it done with ease.
Good Lord Almighty. Wow. Wow. I expected that one just to be a little bit closer, but my God, the teamwork from the side of 144, it was just absolutely immaculate. You had Luge, wasn't really going off in the slaying department. It didn't matter. Look at the numbers. He finishes 28 and 28, but he goes on a spree that changes the flow of the game, gets him over the 200-point mark. And look at everybody. You finish in 3,000 damage. You have 3 players with basically a minute 30 plus in the hill. I mean, that's how you set your team up for success right there. Teamwork makes the dream work, but again, there's a lot of Call of Duty still to be played in this series. You now go to the Scar Search and Destroy, which is going to be Phantom's pick. You can sometimes get beat pretty bad in the hard point. Come out in the Search and Destroy, reverse the script, say, hey, you blew me out in the respawn, I'm going to blow you out in the S&D, and that's what I think is going to happen here.
Yeah, absolutely. And little key note there, 44 kills total in the objective for 144. I mean, that's an absurd amount of objective kills. When you think about that map and some of those hills, that just goes to show how strong they were. They were taking fights inside of the hill. They were winning almost all of them. That sets the tone. That is the difference. And of course, there was a bit of a struggle map out of Honor as well, which does not help Phantom at all. But Phantom picking this map and mode, right? It's an interesting one because we've seen 144 a few times now, I believe, on this map. I feel like it plays into their cards a little bit too much here. I would have liked to maybe have seen a different map choice from Phantom. Maybe they're strong on this map too, and that's where the decision came from. But oh man, I feel like a broken record saying this, but again, you've got to be careful of Careful's sniper on this map because he's been such an impact.
I mean, yeah, if you're really right in the scope of Careful, I mean, you're probably done. I mean, the chance of you living is probably about, I would say about 10%. But hey, this one's going to be a different search and destroy. Like I said, I think whoever takes this, it's going to be in pretty good fashion. I don't see this one being ideally close, but hey, let's see if Phantom ties it up or see if 144 takes this one and goes up 2-0 in the series.
And let's see if he's even sniping. He's playing close on site on the stairs. Who knows? Ebok trying to get position over middle. I like this. I like that from 144. Unfortunate to lose one, but trying to take some mid pressure from that mid cut over towards B. Unfortunately, lose one. Bomb now on top of A, looking to go down. Careful with the scope.
Yeah, has the scope out, but not going to be able to out of sight there and find number 3. Doesn't win the gunfights. It's a 2v4 now. 144 should drop this round, I think, but Luge finds one in the meantime. And now a 2v3, 30 seconds left on the clock. More than enough time to do something here.
I like this position from Myth too. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to stay up there and play your life. Honor can be the one to get the bomb check. If he needs to, Myth's going to have a quick check. Reposition. Oh my god, that timing with Sparks is abysmal. He's going to catch one in the back up top. Now they're going to see the sniper. Going to try and stick the defuse here. Can he get him off the defuse? No, he can't. And a solid round. And you hear the comms. They're feeling it.
Wow.
Dog shit, they reckon.
Great retake. 2v4 scenario, and you're able to clutch that one up. 144 take your first round. And honestly, that's a good momentum booster. I mean, to start out like that, you know, you can boost rounds off that. You can kill the other team's composure. Quite frankly, we saw that with Team Phantom against the Carolina Reapers earlier, where they had 2 straight rounds of 1v2, and then they also had a 1v3 scenario. So 2v4, great team composure, great first round of 144.
Of course, and Luge with the slow start in map 1 made his way back into the game. Starting strong in the S&D as well. Very, very lovely to see. 3 in a row for him. We swap. They get their offensive play now, and we'll see how Phantom decide to set up. Very A and mid stacked here. No presence over towards B. Maybe a late check
oh my
here from number 3 Myth, and there's the snipe. That's what we were talking about. He's going to be the problem. If you're in his irons, you're dead.
Yeah, he's definitely the problem. You see that flashlight, you just might as well hide. I mean, it's one of the scariest sights you'll ever see besides Freddy Krueger, but it doesn't even matter. He has the Dravik in the back pocket as well. Gonna pick it up from the mid-map here. Here comes Luge, here comes Careful, here come the boys. Boar all by himself.
How has he survived that car blowing up? Who knows, but it doesn't matter. They execute 144, string 2 back-to-back rounds. Starting to set the tone nice and early. Pressure on mid. Snipes are active. They're hunting players down. They're taking map control. Everything is going their way right now.
Yeah, everything's going their way.
Wow. I mean, what are you even going to do?
I guess play better. That's the only thing you really can do. I mean, really, realistically, I mean, you have a great first round. Like, don't get me wrong. You have the numbers advantage. You have the bomb planted. It's just taking routes like Luge did. Luge finds 2. He makes it a 2v2. He's able to watch over his guy defusing the bomb. It's a great round out of 144. Phantom had a good round too, but the last round, you just get first blooded. Doesn't work out in your favor.
Oh, God. Not again. Stay away from that scope if you can help it. Careful. Gonna get taken out, though. Taking out the impact player. There we go. Luge on the lurk. Okay, able to find him, but you have another one coming up the blue stairs behind him. Able to find one in the back again, and Sparks and Hype left to do it all themselves. Good shots. Unfortunate not to get the kill. You're not in the greatest spot here to try and clutch from.
It could be another 2v4 scenario, potentially from different players on the map. Ebok gonna play his life, able to get the call out onto A. Oh my gosh, it might just happen again. The collapse could potentially happen, and it actually does, Bezo.
Oh my goodness. How many rounds have we seen today? Exactly like that. Numbers advantage. Bomb down. I mean, it's happening far too many times at this point for my liking, but it just goes to show how strong this team is on this map and mode. Maybe in general, in this mode, search and destroy. But I just had a feeling going into this map, it looked like a strong point for him, and so far, predictions are looking strong. 3-0 start for 144. Phantom really need to get the next round on the board to have any sort of hope to stay in this game.
It's the same setup. Literally, they went a 4v2, and they lost again. So that's definitely going to hurt. You got to think like a goldfish. You got to forget that one and move on. You can't make an 0-3 comeback unless you're down 0-3. Team Phantom going to be the team to do it, potentially. But you got to start getting some kills, and you got to start getting some round wins.
And before getting active up that B bunker side as well, had to back up Sparks just a little bit. And you have control of the mid building. You have a sniper inside there, so you've got irons over the front and middle. E-Box is going to get wall banged out from height, which is a good first blood once again for 144. And you can advance your way over towards the A-bomb. In a 3 versus 3, no one there to really stop the plant from going down, but you see the eyes on the flank as well from Sparks.
Yeah, they want to get this A-bomb down. Top green's going to be a problem, though. That's going to be Myth up there. Trying to find something, find a body, get a comm, get a kill, something. But the bomb going to go down the A side, spots the toes, not going to be able to get the kill on time, though. So now a 3v3 retake here.
Yeah, gonna be tough. You're giving away your location. Hype's gonna play close on the bomb here. I like this. Careful with the scope. Just playing behind him. Has to hit this one shot, and he's good, but loses a teammate. Click, Myth. 2 versus 2. Lose 1. Myth now. Final player. Ripped.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. This is just a display of dominance right now.
I mean, listen, man. I even said it. Like, I don't see this one being close in the search and destroy either side. Like I said, it would be either team. If Phantom takes it, it's going to be a blowout in the search. If 144 takes it, it's going to be a blowout in the search and destroy. That's just the type of vibe I got in this series before, and that's definitely what's happening. 144 is playing great Team Call of Duty right now. Even in the number disadvantage scenario, they're able to regain. They're able to clutch up. And in a thing like that, they should have lost that round. You have a sniper pistol out, you push up, careful finds 2, you get the cleanup, somehow, some way, you win the round.
Sparks looking to get aggressive through middle. Have a look at this. 3 players through middle. No hesitation at all. Trying to throw a spanner in the works here. A bit of a wild card strategy. Catches 2. Careful now on the flank. Knows 1 got through. Pistol out. Goodbye to you. Final player click. 1 versus 3. Have you found yourself in this situation? Well, good luck trying to clutch out of it.
Hold on.
He's going to get 1 though.
If it's somebody I've seen do it before, it's going to be Mr. Quickbat. However, Luge shuts him down. 144. 5-0.
Wow. I've only seen it once so far as well. Just the 1-6-0 S&D. It was an absolute stomping. But wasn't expecting it. Me personally wasn't expecting it. You might have been, but definitely not me. Not to this level of dominance anyway. A couple of close rounds might have been the case, but no, definitely not.
Shit. Hey.
A couple of clutch opportunities for sure, though.
It's not over yet. Can't make an 0-5 comeback unless you're down 0-5.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Losers final. What a time to do it. Shake the mental of 144 and take the series. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's got to start here, though.
Well, nah.
Oh, no.
Not a good start. And a hit marker. Oh my God. It's careful.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. You get 1 back, though, if you E-bot. Clicks on the flank. Streak's been called in. Bomb's going down. Not an ideal trifecta, but here we go. Streak doesn't hit. That's your saving grace. 7's all the way in the back of spawn right now. He could be big here. E-Box got to be quick about his decision. Hype gets ripped. Luge finds 1 though, so now it's a 1 versus 2. E-Box stuck in the middle of the map. Luge can just lay down and win this round.
Yeah, he just has the pistol at 25 seconds remaining on the clock, and he might have just made the read. He does so indeed. The boys from 144, 6-0. Team Phantom on the search and destroy. They are up 2-0 and are now 1 map away from the rematch against Pinnacle in the grand finals. They come out firing on the hard point, and they come out firing in the search and destroy. Bezo, do you think this one's it for Phantom?
Might be. It's all smiles ear to ear for 144 and Phantom. Quite an opposite smile right now as they're staring down the barrel of an 0-2 deficit going into our next game mode and map. And boy, do they have a long way back in this series, Tanner. It is a mission to get objective caps in Overload. We've seen some teams score 7, even as high as 8. I believe it was Phantom actually who won in their matchup against Shinto Gaming, who won 3-2, I believe. So it was a close one. Couple of objectives capped. If they can do that here again, against this team of 144, they'll make it to Hardpoint Cortex for map 4. They give themselves a chance to get to raid. It has to start here. There's no ifs, buts about it. Overload Scar is our next mode. This could be the final map of the series, or this could be the start of something special.
Yeah, this is 144's pick too. You know, I'm glad they're not going Den. I mean, obviously, you know, we see for the gameplay, Den is just not their type of map on Overload. And, you know, I heard from Luge, he said we have not played Overload. So, you know, this is a new mode for them. You know, still picking it up each game, picking up on everything that has been presented to them. Team Phantom a little bit. They beat an impressive Shinto team that was very good at Overload. Yeah. And one of the scores, 7-6. Not 6-7, chat. 7-6. But kind of crazy. You're down 0-2. I definitely thought this one might have been tied. But hey, 144, one map away from grand finals. You can't make an 0-2 comeback in the series unless you're down 0-2. I talk about all these comebacks all the time. I just try to spice up something. I try to get something awakened here. Maybe one of the players will hear me out there. Maybe something will get going. Maybe the gun will start shooting a little bit different. But hey, it starts there on the Overload.
It does. It needs to. There's no choice about it. If Phantom want to get back in this, especially if they can come in, if they can win this in a really, really dominating fashion, like the way they just lost in the S&D, that shifts the tide going into Cortex. I mean, you've just piss-slammed someone in a map 3. You check their mental maybe a little bit, thinking, oh, we didn't get them 3. Okay, that's fine. We'll go into the second map. We'll beat them. Then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, hang on a sec. We're in a map 5. Yeah. We're on raid, search, and destroy. And then all of a sudden, who knows what happens. But it's a big ask. It's a big wish. Phantom have to play perfect Call of Duty from this point on. Had that opportunity to face Pinnacle in the grand final, to take all the beans. Can they do it? I think they can. If they get this map under their belt, I think they take Cortex. But we'll have to see.
It just starts with getting hot, man. Like, you got to get hot. You got to go on a spree, especially like Click did in one of the previous series. He started getting hot soon. Honor started getting hot. Mythical was going brazy as well. And I mean, it's gonna take everybody here to get hot, and also Ebok as well. I mean, the whole team can fry at any moment, and if it's now or never, it needs to happen right now on the Scar Overload for sure.
And we're gonna find out very shortly, as we shouldn't be too far away from going into the map. But yeah, so many players on that 144 squad that have had their moments throughout this tournament, not just in this specific matchup, but right throughout the tournament from what we've been able to see on the broadcast. I think every single one of those players have stepped up, and now Phantom have an opportunity to cause what would be one of the biggest upsets I've ever witnessed. And what a way to do it. To be able to do it in an Overload, brand new mode, brand new map, brand new Call of Duty. Why not? They should be saying to each other, why not us? Let's go into this. Let's throw everything we have. Let's get to that map 4, one map at a time. Get this done. Try to do it as best as we can. We'll see. We'll see. They might be able to do this. I have hope. I have faith. We're going to get behind them. Everyone in the chat, show your love for them. We'll see if they can do it. But if not, 144. We're walking into this grand final with a 3-0 victory in losers finals to have another shot at Pinnacle Gaming.
Yep. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the start of map number 3, 144 up 2-0, like the man said. Could be getting grand finals going soon, but hey, here we go with a fresh 2 dead for the boys here at Phantom. Let's see if they can pick up some more kills and also pick up the EMP and get this thing in the zone. However, 144 with a good response on the defensive so far, now looking to make it offense.
Couple of kills in the spawn. You still have Click up, and that was a terrific read from Careful. Heads up, knew they were missing one. They identified him very quickly. There we go, Myth. Able to find a couple of kills here, make his way slowly up the map. You don't want to get too antsy. You don't have the help. You don't have the positioning just yet. They've identified him going middle. They're going to take a risk here, going towards the site. Can't cross without being shot from this cross angle from Careful. Brilliant shots. Does get taken down. All still in play, though. This could be captured.
I mean, Honor gets a kill, but it unfortunately does not grab the EMP, so Hype's going to be able to pick it up now. 144 working from the defense now to the offense.
And you just got to reset. You've got to take your time here. You're going to get the ball back, but you're not in the greatest position to pick it up. So I feel like Phantom are maybe trying to push the pace a little bit too fast without waiting for their team. You can see Click trying to get aggressive, trying to find these kills, but these kills spawn them deep into the corner. This is your opportunity. Just send it. Send the dive. There we go. Stun doesn't stop him. Score on the board early for Phantom.
Yeah, but it's 3 dead in the feed, but hey, that's great for Phantom, of course. Honor finds 2. Honor finds 3.
Oh my
Hold on a minute, Frankie. Give me 4. Doesn't find it, though. Luge going to be able to shut him down, and that's a great momentum booster. You get a 3-piece. You get a cap. Here come the boys from Phantom. That's the boys I know.
This is the sender attitude you want to see, but right back in response, 144 looking very, very cautiously at this A side, knowing the spawns have just gone up. Honor has had a great start to this game, 8-3. Didn't have the best respawn in map number 1, but boy, has he stepped up for his squad when they needed him the most.
Yeah, indeed. And now they got to play some defense here. 144 looking to tie this thing up, though. Careful finds the opening, too. Trying to break on in. Hive going to get shut down for the moment. The EMP, though, is going to go right through the end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we're tied up at 1 apiece. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the round. Wow, this one's going to be a heater.
And it's a foot race to the ball as well. I keep calling it a ball like it's uplink. EMP, whatever you want to call it, they're on their way. They're marching on forward. E-box in position. Waiting for someone to push him here. Step position. Hype says, nah, I got you. Takes him out. Honor now playing underneath the head. He did not expect to be dropped on, and Sparks lighten it up early. They find another 3 down. They're looking at B. They might get another capture here, Tanner.
Yeah, B-zone's looking very great right now, looking very wide open. You find 3 dead in the feed. You should be able to push this guy back in the back spawn. Sparks on a 5 spree, 11-4, sparking the lead, sparking their way potentially into the grand finals up 2-1, and it's another 3 dead.
And this is where you need to stay composed. You cannot let this check you out. If you are Phantom, you've dropped 2. You can't let this be the turning point of the series, though. So much left to be played. This is just a minor setback in the game. You have to recompose yourself. Keep the comms cool, calm, and collected. Find your kills, find them in waves, and slowly push up.
Yeah, slowly push up indeed, but when you're going up against the gunfire of the boys here at 144, it's going to be so hard. I mean, they're running through bottom blue right now. They might just get another cap. This lead about to be potentially 3-1. Going to jump on out. Myth going to be able to shut it down for the moment, though. It's just sitting up there top blue. You have 8 hitting the backside, though, Bezo.
Oh, this is a great flank from Hype. Now, he doesn't have to do much here. He can just play behind the ball. Yeah, there we go. He's got an opportunity. That's going to be number 3 on the board. That is beautifully well played from Hype.
I mean, the 144, from the maps we've seen, they struggled a little bit, but hell, the boys are absolutely dialed in. Sparks! Somebody kill this man!
Holy shit, this guy is frying right now. He's not stopping it. Oh my goodness! Oh, just give him the last one. Why not? Why not? Absolutely, why not? Just put the ball back into the zone if you can.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my fucking god, Tanner.
Oh my gosh!
What have we just witnessed from Sparks?
I mean, he literally just said, send it to halftime. Send it to halftime. Let's get the score, and let's get the buzzer beater kill. This man pops a 4-piece. He ain't playing 21-6 right now, looking like the MVP of the series, and he just may be. Picks up the gun, says, I don't need my pistol. Let me kill you. Let me turn. Let me burn. And you're done. You're put in the ground, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 144, putting it on.
Tanner. Where's that belt? Where's the belt? It might need to be pulled out. There's a lot of belt to ass right now. That is an 8 spree. We might see a merciless medal, maybe. I shouldn't have said it. It's probably not going to happen now. Why'd I bother saying it at all? But a 3 KD, just over 3.5 KD here for Sparks to start this first half. Absolutely brilliant start. But in fact, 144, 4-1 lead. It looked very good and promising for Phantom to start, but it's all but faded away.
Yeah, and I want to hear how Phantom could potentially make this comeback. It's 3 dead. Let's see how they can spark a comeback here in the listen.
Top green. I
don't see store.
Like back store.
One's motel. One's motel.
Nothing store. Nothing store.
Make cut. Our under green.
Yo, Lude's going left. Lude's going left.
Under green. Careful.
How do they have the fucking ball?
He's in a cap.
Motel dead.
So green.
Top motel.
One shot. He's gonna get on.
Top motel, last guy. Hitting the right, Sparks. Dead. That's a late four. We should go left with it. They can be pushed up. Shop. I'm playing mid. Two mid. Our front green.
They're window one shot. They're window one shot.
Hype mid.
Is there anything left? I'm holding our pillars.
Hype was mid.
We're gonna have to go. He hopped up on me.
I have it if he comes back to mid.
Alright, close.
Nice, that's him. Nothing mid. They're stacking that. I'm giving up mid. Nice, 2-2.
Hold on, give me
Oh,
a
one more
second.
close. On barracks.
Yeah, Luke's shot your sandbags.
Two.
Deep in the back, one shot, Pedro.
That's one close.
I'm one shot. Sparks on me. Sparks. Hype one shot.
Yeah, two mid. I'm morning.
Hold on, one more.
I don't see any mid.
Or two there.
Sandbags, one shot.
He's gonna hold in the spawn.
Top Store Luge. Running through.
Yeah, Pedro on bomb.
I'm wrapping green.
Wow, okay, for a team that's losing 4-1, I mean, the comms still sound promising. They still sound like they have hope. They have the fight and the will to get back into this game. Now, it's all about the execution and whether or not they're going to concede a fifth single point. It looks like it's going to be the case, Tanner. Oh boy, is that the end for Phantom?
Could be potentially. I mean, you got 2 minutes left on the clock. You could maybe make a comeback happen here. You're already on the EMP as well, but it's Sparks again, finding 2 in the feed, gonna eventually get shut down by Click. I mean, yeah, eventually get shut down by Click. Hype finds one as well, though, and they're already getting this thing and trying to push it on through. My God, the pressure that has been applied so far has just been absolutely crazy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was just attempting a 360 there just because why not? Sparks is gonna drop the Hellstorm from hell all the way down onto the map, and careful, once again, press on forward with the objective in hand, looking at number 6, but can't quite get there. And at this point, this is just a cherry on top from the amazing performance they've put on so far. 2 minutes remaining. Phantom trying to hold on.
Yeah, Phantom trying to hold on. I mean, you're trying to just at least potentially get some more caps on the board here. I mean, it's never over till it's over, but right now, it's looking over. Because, I mean, this dude Sparks is 30 and 12 with the AR and the pistol. Does not matter. He's trying long-range kills now, but it's a little too late. Phantom finds a cap, but, like, damn, it's over.
It definitely came a little bit too late. That respawn delay on the objective is going to be the thing that hurts you as well. Every second that dies is another second lost to cap. And look at Luge. Heads up, smart play. Get the hell away from the middle of the map. Stay in spawn. Every time you die, you've got teammates right on top of you. This should damn near be impossible for Phantom in this position. And Hype's going to just drop a lazy 3, because why not?
Why not? And they're just going to play defense, too. They're just going to sit in the back of their spawn. They're going to make them come to them. I mean, they know they're going to get the close spawns, even the EMP drops, but here comes the chase. Chase for the prey. You find a 2-for-1, but now you got to go through Blue House and get this boy Luge.
Ah, boy, those numbers are just looking juicy for Sparks. Every time I look, it just gets better and better and better. And really, this is not the way Phantom wanted to go out whatsoever. You can tell, you can hear it in the comms. They're going to get another one on the board. 40 seconds left. I mean, realistically, it can be done, but it's got to be picture perfect from here. Let's see if they can do it. Every second matters.
Every second matters indeed. 30 seconds left on the clock. Myth's going to be able to find one. It's a 2-for-1 exchange, though. 2-for-2. Now, even lives now. No one really getting the numbers advantage at the moment. However, Careful's going to have that mid-map control. Ebot going for the chow. Going to find it, but you got to move. You got to get this thing, and you got to run.
Yeah, you just got to jump on it. Doesn't matter. Even if you shoot your gun, you just got to run to the objective. Get it closer every single step. But 10 seconds will not be enough time, even with the respawn timer. That is going to do it. Best they can do is 4, but they're not even going to get to 4. It's going to be stalemated down at 3-5. A valiant effort comeback from Phantom, but ultimately 144 Esports are punching their ticket through to the grand final to get their rematch against Pinnacle. And Tanner, what an absolute display of Call of Duty from 144.
My God. Like I said, you have to lose to learn to win. The overload, rough for 144, but my God, that was a whole different squad that I just saw. In Pinnacle, I know you guys took them out in 3-0 fashion. Maybe, just maybe, I'd be a little scared. Sparks, 38 and 19 with 4,000 damage. That man was absolutely going off, but hey, GG's to Phantom. 144, they move on to the grand finals, so we have got it set. It's done in 3-0 fashion, Bezo.
That map 4, just always staring at me, just always wondering what could be. Phantom, I mean, such a great effort from those guys. I mean, everyone should be super grateful of being able to watch some of these guys play. They put on an absolute performance. Full credit to them for finishing out in third. Unlucky not to get the grand final opportunity, but how could you ever doubt 144? This team, just multiple times throughout this tournament, have proven why they should be in this grand final, and now why they are about to be in the grand final. And Tanner, who is the lucky one we have on the panel with us this time? 144.
Yeah, before we get into the grand finals, of course, we got to get another interview with the man, the legend, Mr. Luge.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back again, Luge.
You are back indeed. You're in grand finals now.
Yep.
You know, I expected that series to go 5, but you guys make it easy work. 3-0. Tell me, what was the feels before going into that map? You know, you guys do the vetoes, everything, calm, cool, and collective is what I looked like from the vibes from seeing from inside to outside. But were you guys nervous at all?
No. To be honest, we were pretty pissed off after winners finals. Felt like we trolled a little bit on map 1 and map 2. Map 3 is what it is, but I mean, we knew we were the better team, and we came in there confident and slammed them as we should have. So.
No.
Yeah, I thought that map 1 choice was absolutely beautiful. I knew going into it, you guys really, you had a great opportunity. The lead was strong against Pinnacle, and then you guys sort of fell off a little bit late. Couple of late mistakes, rotations, holds, everything just sort of started falling against you guys. But as soon as you came out swinging in that series there against Phantom, you guys did not slow down at all. And then you go into the Scar on Search and Destroy, go out and 6-0 them, and then just put boot to ass in the map 3 on Overload. I mean, does it get better than that going into a grand final?
Literally. It does not get better. I mean, I think this man is so locked in right now. I think he's just ready to go. I mean, you see it on his face. You saw it in the gameplay. You know, I guess one question I just got to ask, you know, you guys in the Search and Destroy was a 6-0. I even said either team's going to be able to get a 6-0 here. It's going to be a dominant map either way for both sides, potentially. You guys had 2v4 scenarios. Tell me, what was like comms-wise? Because you were in the first one, and in the next round, it was another duo.
Yep.
Tell me, what was the leadership from there, and how'd that get away? Happen?
I mean, in a situation like 2v4, I mean, you get the first kill or the first 2 kills quick. I mean, it's the round resets. I mean, there was plenty of time on both those scenarios. It wasn't like, I mean, the one I was in, where we made it to a 2v4 to a 2v1, and I just watched Kev on bomb. I mean, that situation, you just got to stay calm and composed and play for a kill. I mean, you're not going to 2v4 them in gunfights. You got to 2v4 them intelligently. So, I mean, they just broke down. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, back-to-back 2v4s. I mean, at that point, it was chalked. I mean, they lost full, so we knew the map was over.
There we go. Bezo, you got anything else?
Going into this grand final, what are your key points? What are your key focuses going up against Pinnacle? You know, you guys had that opportunity before, but what are the things you guys identified in that last series that you're looking to rectify in this grand final?
I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, we had a lead map 1 against them in winners finals and kind of scammed it. Lost every P4, so I mean, if we can just clean some things up, I mean, the S&D went round 11. I mean, it was 50-50, so I mean, we scanned a couple rounds there. So I mean, if we can prolong this series, I think we'll take it out. I mean, we just got to clean it up, and yeah.
Indeed. Bezo, anything else to add on?
I don't know. I honestly, I want Luge to get back to his setup and keep shooting, because the way he was heating up as the series went on, you can tell he wants to get back and get ready with the boys. So that'll be it from me. Good luck to you guys, and hopefully you guys put on a show and go win it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you heard the legend Luge. He is ready for grand finals. Wow. They are absolutely dialed. They are absolutely locked. They get the rematch against Pinnacle. You know, Luge comes in here. I don't even get a smile or anything. I don't even get a laugh. No giggle, nothing out of this man. He's absolutely dialed. The boys are locked. And hell, I have to say it, Sparks is dialed in as well. I mean, my God, if y'all saw that spree on the Overload, it was absolutely brazy. But again, you have to go up against a very talented, a very high chemistry Pinnacle's side. I mean, the boys have made it all the way through winners to grand finals. But hey, we get the rematch. It's going to be a good one, of course. They're going to go do vetoes. You know, Pinnacle wins. It's over. You know, 144 wins. We get a bracket reset. You never know what happens. But, Bezo, here we go, brother.
Well, we're finally here. We've made it through. It's been 5.5 hours, which is very good time. It's good to see everything staying on track. We're getting along very nicely. We're now at the peak part of the event, the bit everyone wants to see. Final moment for the players, a very long but successful tournament as well. So, man, I mean, if you're calling this down the line, Pinnacle obviously coming in as heavy hot favorites, but the way that 144 just went through that series really makes you reconsider what these results could look like. And maybe if we're lucky, we get a bracket reset here. Pinnacle might get a little bit of doubt in their minds, but you heard from Conmire earlier. They know what they need to do. They're as locked in as 144 are now, and you've got two teams dialed in on this grand final win.
I mean, the intensity in the room, the temperature in the room, it's hot. I mean, look at me. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's hot everywhere. The players are locked. I mean, the casters are like, I mean, it's intense. This, I have to say, is going to be a really good grand finals, and I'm very excited to cast it with the one, the only, Mr. Bezo Cast. But before we get into the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to kick it to a short intermission. We're going to get vetoes. We're going to get everything going. We're going to get production ready. It's going to be a cinematic grand finals at the kickoff here in Columbus, Ohio, at the one and only Game Arena.